הנה מה טובו מנעים שבט אחים גם יחד. 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 Shabbat Shalom everyone, just in time. We welcome everyone to Congregation Share Zedek. We are about to celebrate Mitch's bar mitzvah. This is a big deal. It's the entering into adulthood for the Jewish people, and we are going to celebrate that in a big way. Mitch is going to do some parts of the service, but before we do that, we have a beautiful tradition. There is our bar mitzvah boy receives the talit, which is the symbol of the 613 commandments. In fact, I'm already wearing one. So, according to the rabbis, these fringes that we put in the corners should be a reminder. So, wherever we go, we remember that as Jewish people, we have responsibilities with our world, with ourselves, with our families. So, it's very important to remember all the time our responsibilities. And I do believe that being aware of our responsibilities is a sign of adulthood. You know, kids, they sometimes they don't understand that they have responsibilities. When they do, is when they are ready to move to the next level. That's why we start this celebration of a bar mitzvah with that reminder that from now on, Mitch is going to be responsible for so many things on his life. So, to do that, I would like to invite Mitch to come here. Nancy, Hart, you're about to put the talit on your son's shoulder. So, I'm going to pass you the mic so you can say the blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvah tov v'tzivanu l'hitatef b'tzitzit.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov to the two of you as well. So, you can take a seat right there next to Bonnie. I would like to invite you all to get your blue prayer books. You should have one in front of you, except if you are in the front row, it should be behind you. And I would like to invite you to open your books on page 556. Hopefully, I will be able to convince you to be a participator, not just a spectator. I know sometimes many of the prayers that we are about to do might be new, but we are going to try to keep it not just spiritual, but also fun, so we can all get doing this together. Page 556, the Ashrei. אשרי יושבי ביתך, עוד יהללוך סלה. אשרי יושבי ביתך, עוד יהללוך סלה. אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו, אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו. ים בידי בם בידי בם בידי בידי בם בידי בם בידי בם בידי בידי בם בידי בם בידי בם בידי בים בם בם. ים בידי בם בידי בם בידי 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 בם בידי בם בידי בם בידי 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 בם בידי בם בידי בם בידי בים בם בם. אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו, אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו. We continue silently the rest of page 556 and 558. תהילת אדוני ידבר בי, ויברך כל בשר שם קודשו לעולם ועד. ואנחנו נברך מעתה ועד עולם, הללויה. page 560. ובא לציון גואל, ולשבי פשע ויעקב נאום אדוני. By the way, this is the afternoon service. You know, in the Jewish tradition, we have 3 services a day, morning one, afternoon one, and then in the evening, we have another one. But this is the opening of the afternoon service that is specially created to celebrate the Sabbath day. And if you turn now to where is it? Here, page 562, last 4 words in the second line. ונתן לנו תורת אמת, ונתן לנו תורת אמת, ונתן לנו תורת אמת, תורת אמת. ונתן לנו תורת אמת, ונתן לנו תורת אמת, ונתן לנו תורת אמת, תורת אמת. עוד הפעם תורת אמת, עוד הפעם תורת אמת. ונתן לנו תורת אמת, תורת אמת. וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו, וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו, חיי עולם נטע בתוכנו, בתוכנו. וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו, וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו, וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו, בתוכנו. עוד הפעם בתוכנו, עוד הפעם בתוכנו. וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו, בתוכנו. Bottom of page 562. ויבטחו וחיודי שמך, כאילו עזבת דורשך אדוני. אדוני חפץ למען צדקו, יגדיל תורה ויאדיר. Page 564, we have the Chatzi Kaddish, which is usually a prayer that we usually use to separate part of the services. That means that something important is about to come, and that something important is the Torah service, where Mitch is going to have the opportunity to read publicly the scroll of Torah containing the 5 books of Moses. Page 564, the Chatzi Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, וילמד דברה חידותי, וימליך מלכותי, וחיי חון וביום חון, חיי דכל בית ישראל. עגלה ועגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יש מרבה מבורך לעלם ולעל נעלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שם קודשה בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה. ושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם בעלמה ואמרו Amen. Well, I would like to invite you all to rise now to take the Torah out of the ark. I would like to invite Mitch to come here. Mitch, you are going to be carrying the Torah, and Mitch's family, they're all coming here to help. There. ויהי בנשוא אהרון ויאמר משה קומה אדוני ויפוצו אויביך וינוסו משנאיך מפניך כי מציון תצא תורה כי מציון תצא תורה ודבר אדוני מירושלים. ברוך שנתן תורה תורה ברוך שנתן תורה תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו. גדלו לאדוני איתי ונרוממה שמו יחדיו. לך אדוני הגדולה והגבורה והתפארת והנצח וההוד. כי כל בשמיים ובארץ כל בשמיים ובארץ אדוני הממלכה והמתנשא לכל ראש. רוממו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו והשתחוו לאדון רגליו קדוש הוא. רוממו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו והשתחוו להר קודשו. כי קדוש כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. Now you may be seated.
All right, so now we're going to move on to the next part of our service, which is the Torah service. Rabbi Mas mentioned that
So mellow today.
there's lots of bass on the speaker. At least it sounds like there's lots of bass. So he said it was really mellow, which is good. It's Saturday afternoon. It should be kind of mellow. And there's something special about the Saturday afternoon service. So Rabbi Mas mentioned when we started that today our service, during which this bar mitzvah is happening, is the afternoon service, and it's the afternoon service on Shabbat, on the Sabbath. We call it Mincha Shabbat. This is one of the special services of the week. It's not as popular, doesn't get as much fanfare as Saturday morning, but it's special because it's one of the services during the week in which the Torah is taken out and read. And that makes it possible for us to call a young man up to the Torah to recite blessings, and for a young man to read from the Torah, which are symbols like the talit, with its tzitzit of all the fringes. It's a symbol of reaching the age of majority in Judaism, being able to handle the responsibility of being called up to the holiest thing in Judaism and to read from it, which is in itself a little bit tricky because the text of the Torah has no vowels in it, and it has no markings that tell us how to chant these words. You don't just read out of the Torah. You'll hear in a moment Bonnie is going to read at the beginning, and then Mitch is going to read at the end. It's kind of sung. It's kind of chanted. And we learn how to do this through almost like musical notations. But these notes are not in the Torah, and neither are the vowels, just the consonants. So it takes a little bit of time to prepare. One of the things Mitch has been preparing over the last year. On Saturday afternoons, we are looking ahead to the next Saturday morning. And we're looking ahead in terms of what part of the Torah we're going to be reading. Every week, we read another parsha, another portion of the Torah. And in this way, we make our way through the Torah from beginning to end over the course of an entire year, through all 5 books of Moses, in the original Hebrew, handwritten on a scroll, one parsha at a time, week after week. On Saturday morning, we read the full parsha. And on Saturday afternoon preceding, we read the very beginning to give us a little taste to see what we're in for next Saturday morning. So the parsha that we're reading for today is Ki Tisa. And we want you to follow along, and it involves switching books. So you can trade the blue books in. The big red books are the new books we need. Still going from right to left, of course. Page 523 is where our reading begins. We've got 3 readings. For each reading, different people will be called up to the Torah to recite blessings. Then we'll repeat the 3rd reading as a special reading called the Maftir, for which we'll call Mitch up for the first time in his life to recite the same blessings that aunts and uncles, grandparents, and parents recite before him, as well as to read out of the Torah. So, page 523 is where we begin. The first reading, which Bonnie Robinson will chant for us, is verses 11, 12, and 13. Our honorees are Lisa and Andy Furman. Come on up. And if you're following along and you want to keep reading, the whole thing that this parsha, Ki Tisa, is most famous for, 2 incidents. The first is Moses has been up on the mountain talking to God, receiving all of the laws, and while he's gone 40 days and 40 nights, the people get restless and they fashion a golden calf. This is a very famous sin in the stories of the Bible and the stories of the Jewish people wandering in the wilderness. And when Moses eventually does come back down and sees said golden calf, the 2 tablets he's carrying in his hand, he shatters and breaks them. So it's a pretty epic parsha. We don't really get any of that today, but we get the very beginning. And so we're going to follow along with Bonnie, page 523, verses 11, 12, and 13. V'tigaleva tera'em malchuto l'nebizman karo v'yachon pleitaten v'tanam b'Yisrael l'chenu cheserach b'ratzon v'nomar Amen. Hakol havagod Eloheinu tenu chalavod la Torah yamduhu Leah bat Yerachmi el halevi v'sara gitol v'chanan ben Yitzchak Lalia rishonah Baruch shenatan tromo Yisrael b'kedushato ve'adtem advekim b'Adonai Elohechem chaim kolchem hayom.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe lemor, ki tisa et rosh b'nei Yisrael ifkudehem v'natanu ish kofer nafsho Adonai bifkod otam v'lo yihye vahem negef bifkod otam ze yitenu kol haover al hapekudim machatzit hashekel b'shekel hakodesh esrim gera hashekel machatzit hashekel truma l'Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Our second of three readings is up next. Page 524, verses 14, 15, and 16. Our honoree is Proud Zeta, Rocky Pollack. Yamohod Yerachmeo ben Chaim Yitzchak Alevi ben Acham al Aliyah Hashniah.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach. Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bach rabanu mikol ha'amim natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Kol haover al hapekudim ben esrim shana v'mala yiten trumat Adonai ha'asir lo shir lo yarbe v'hadal lo yamit mimachatzit hashakel lateit et trumat Adonai lechaper al nafshotechem v'lakachta et kesef hakipurim me'et b'nei Yisrael v'natata oto al avodat ohel moed v'haya livnei Yisrael zikaron livnei Adonai lechaper al nafshotechem.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. We say Yasher Kochech to Bonnie Robinson. Beautiful job reading Torah. Yasher Koch to the Zeta, Rocky. Mitch is going to come up now and read for us the third reading, Shlishi, page 524, verses 17 through 21. We'll get his parents up here, Hart and Nancy. It's very interesting, this little bit that we do get to read in the portion. And the very last little bit there, you've been following along, I know, so you're getting this idea that they need to take a census. The Israelites have just gotten out of Egypt, and they need to take a census, figure out the size of their army. You know that they had about 1.5 million, 2 million people, but they were trying to count all of the males 20 and over. That would be their army, right? And at the very end of what Bonnie just read for us, very interesting, it talks about atoning for or ransoming the souls of all the people that they're counting. In Judaism, in Jewish tradition, there's a superstition that you're not supposed to count people. You're not supposed to point to people and count them. Old Jewish people like my Baba, my 91-year-old grandmother, will tell you that you have to find ways around it. Instead of pointing to people and saying 1, 2, 3, you can go not 1, not 2, not 3. For real, it's an actual thing. I told you, it's a superstition. I didn't say that it was something that was kind of, made sense. It's kind of crazy. But what it does make sense is it comes from this story. In this story, they wanted to take the census. But there was this idea that there would be something that would happen to their souls, that they would compromise the people's souls by counting them. As if the superstition says that you invite the ayin hara, the evil eye. by counting something, by taking note of it, by saying something is great or good, you know. There's this idea that you don't want to invite harm, so you don't want to kind of brag about it. You just kind of keep quiet. It's the same sort of idea. And so what do they do here? It's very clever, is they have every male 20 and over submit a half shekel, a silver coin. They'll collect all of these coins. It's a substantial amount. And then they'll use these coins to fund the building of the tabernacle, their kind of sanctuary, their temporary sanctuary that they could take with them in the wilderness where God's presence could dwell and where they would worship and where the priests, the Kohanim, would serve. So it kind of made sense. But by getting everyone to give a coin, it allows them to count the coins and not the people, therefore atoning for their souls. Kind of cool. The third part today is the next part, back to building instructions for this tabernacle structure and for a basin. So it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but not to worry. The other reading that Mitch has prepared is way more exciting. So we'll get to that. It's got a lot of drama. For now, there is a lot of drama involved in reading out of the Torah for the first time. Something like I mentioned that Mitch has been practicing for quite a while. And now he's going to do it with his parents up to watch him and his dad to recite blessings. Not necessarily for the first time since his bar mitzvah, but maybe. Yamohor Chaim Yitzchak ben Yerachmiel Alevi V'Sar Gitol Aliyah Hashlishit. Page 524, verses 17 through 21.
Baruch Hu Adonai Hambarach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
V'yidaber Adonai al Moshe Lemor V'si'ita Kira Nehoshet V'chano Nehoshet L'ratza V'natata Oto Bein Ohel Moed Uvein Hamizbeach V'natata Shama Mayim V'ratzu Aharon Uvanav Mimenu Et Yedehem Ve'reglehem V'am Ohel Moed Yerchatzu Mayim V'lo Yamutu Ovishtam El Hamizbeach L'sha Ret L'ktir Isha L'Adonai V'ratzu Yedehem Ve'reglehem V'lo Yamutu Vital Ham Hakolam Lo Zero Ladorotam.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Natan Lanu Torah Tamet V'chaye Olam Nata B'tochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Very nice. Yasher Koach. To heart to both of your parents. Yeah, I know it's ridiculous, but it's not because I subscribe to. I don't know what to make of this whole Corona thing. But I actually have a cold and I've been sick for a week, so I feel like it's probably not a good idea to be shaking hands. And well, I guess the elbows is kind of what they're doing these days. Someone told me that in China they're doing they're touching feet. Did you hear anybody hear about this? I don't know. So, well, whatever. When you go around, you're still probably shaking hands. You guys shook hands when you were. Yeah, well, that's because they don't have a cold, so that's fine. So anyway, Mitch did a fantastic job reading from the Torah. Ordinarily, the Torah service would stop here, but because it's a bar mitzvah, we want to add a little something special. We're going to repeat the third reading, like I told you. It's called the Maftir. So again, Mitch is going to read page 524, verses 17 through 21. So the same thing, but this is different because he is going to recite these blessings himself. So this is another one of these big moments. Now, just before we call him up for the first time to do these blessings, I want to make a special blessing for his parents, because his bar mitzvah isn't just an accomplishment for Mitch. Believe me, it is. But it's also a tremendous accomplishment for the people who got him here. So, to Hart and Nancy, we say, Misha Beirach, Avotenu Avram Yitzchak, V'Yakov, Sarivka Rachel V'Leah, Hu Yevarech, Et Horei HaBachor Bar Mitzvah, Keshem Shezachu Lagadel Benam Arayom Hazeh, Ken Yizku Lamshich Ladricha Benam Liot Ben Ne'eman Lam Yisrael, HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yichazkem V'Yamsem, V'Yivarchem B'Chesed U'Shalom V'Nomar Amen. May God, who blessed our ancestors, Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah, bless Hart and Nancy. Parents, of Mitch Pollack, who becomes a bar mitzvah this afternoon. They thank you, God, for the strength you've granted them to raise their child so he could reach this time. Guide them to recognize his new responsibilities among the Jewish people and bless them with joy and fulfillment on this day and every day. And let us all say, Amen. Now, Mitch, it's about to be your first aliyah to the Torah, so we have a very special call-up. Not yet. You're in such a hurry. There's nowhere to go. No one has anywhere to go. They're here. They're here for the whole night. It's okay. This thing could take 5 hours. It's fine. No one will complain. Except for me. I got plans. Okay. Yamod, 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 Bar Mitzvah. Yamod Abachura Bar Mitzvah. Elazar ben Chaim Yitzchak Halevi Maftir Chazah. Bar mitzvah, bar mitzvah, ale, 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 lichvod Torah, ale, 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 lichvod Torah, lichvod Torah, lichvod Torah.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach.
Baruch Adonai Mevorach Olam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Olam Vaed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikel hamim. V'natan lanu et Torto. Baruch atah Adonai neten Torah. V'yidaber Adonai al Moshe Lemor. V'asiyita kir nachoshet. Chano nachoshet l'ratza. V'nata oto. Bein ohel moed uvein hamizbeach. V'nata shama mayim. V'rachatzu aharon uvanav mi manu ad yedehem. V'reglehem b'vam. Ohel moed. Yirchatzu mayim v'lo yamutu. Ovishtam el hamizbeach. V'sha'a ret. L'ktir isha. L'adonai. V'rachatzu yedehem. V'reglehem v'lo yamutu. V'ayta lahem. Hakolam, lo zero, lido rotam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah temet. V'chayu olam nateh b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai neten Torah.
Amen. Great job, Mitch. Since this is your first aliyah to the Torah, you deserve a special blessing as well. Misha Beirach, Avotenu Avram Yitzchak v'Yaakov, Sarivka Rachel v'Leah, Hu Yevarech et Elazar ben Chaim Yitzchak Halevi, Shehigi al mitzvot ve'ola lichvod hamakom v'lichvod haTorah v'lichvod haShabbat. HaKadosh Baruch Hu yishmereu v'chayehu, v'yichonenu libo liyat shalem im Adonai Elohav. V'agod b'Torah tolelech v'yirchav v'lishmor mitzvotav v'yishlach bracha v'atzlacha b'chol ma'aseh yadav v'yimsachein v'seichel tov ben Elohim v'adam v'nomar Amen. May God, who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah, bless Mitch Pollack, son of Hart and Nancy, who has come for an aliyah upon reaching the age of Mitzvot, with reverence for God, respect for the Torah, and Shabbat. Mitch, may the Holy One, blessed be God, protect you and sustain you, helping you to be wholehearted in your faith, studying Torah, fulfilling the commandments, and walking in God's ways. May your parents continue to help you on your journey through maturity, guiding you to the blessings of Torah, a life of learning, Chuppah, a life of loving relationships, and Ma'asim Tovim, a life of good deeds, and maybe a life of smiling. There we go. May you find favor before God and the community, all people everywhere. And let us all say, Amen. Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Yehelanu, 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 Ulecho Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecho Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecho Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecho Yisrael. Mazel Tov. And Mazel Tov again to your parents, to your aunt and uncle, and your grandfather, who also received Aliyah to the Torah to share in the Simcha this afternoon. Okay, parents, you can go down, you get a break. Mitch, you get a little breather, glass of water. Coming up next, Mitch is going to do something, kind of his big part of the service. Not the reading out of the Torah wasn't big, but it's a lengthy reading called a Haftarah. It's a companion reading to the Torah portion, matching up in theme usually with some part of the portion. Every Shabbat we do another Haftarah for the portion. It's a reading from the book of one of the books of the prophets, another part of the Tanakh of the Bible, though not necessarily part of the Torah. The Haftarah comes on page 548. We're doing a version of the Sephardic version. It's a very, very lengthy Haftarah to begin with. The Sephardic version is a little more manageable. It starts later on after page 548 with verse 20. So verse 20 will be the first verse, and it'll go through the end with verse 39. It's a story involving Eliyahu, the very famous prophet Elijah. He's famous because he has his own cup named for him and a wine filled with wine on every Passover table, and he makes his way from house to house. He's famous because he's at every Brit Milah, every bris, every ritual circumcision. He gets his own chair. He's a pretty big deal as far as prophets go. And this is probably his biggest story. He was living at a time when there was this king and this queen involved, Achav and Isabel, Ahab and Jezebel, and kind of idolatry was rampant throughout the land. And a lot of Israelites were worshiping a fertility god from the Canaanite people called Baal. They were worshiping Baal. There were all these prophets of Baal. You're going to hear the word Baal a lot in Mitch's reading. And the whole idea was that Elijah, had to challenge all of these false prophets basically to a duel, where they're going to go to this hill, and he's going to let the false prophets do whatever they want. The idea is that they're going to prepare all these altars with animals to sacrifice, and no one's allowed to bring any fire. Whoever can get their god to light the altars on fire will win. And Eliyahu is going to get to let the prophets of Baal go first. I don't want to spoil it for you because I want you to follow along with Mitch. So that's coming up right now in just a second. To let you know, we have a custom at Shared Zedek to shower the bar mitzvah boy with sweetness on this very special day. Towards the end of the Haftarah and into the blessings that follow, a few people, not yet, later, will pass out some candies. And then when Mitch gets to the very end, we'll give you the signal and you can lightly pelt him with candies. And then afterwards, everyone who's under the age, well, bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah age and under is allowed to swarm the stage. There can't be a single candy left on the stage, right? Otherwise, you don't get your dinner. So, Okay, so that's what's going to happen now. Right after, we do something called Hagban Glila, the lifting and tying of the scroll. Now that we've read from the Torah, we have to get it ready. It's kind of heavy, so we have this practical custom of lifting and tying. And so I'd like to call forward two people, the lifter, Saul Simmons, Jason Crystal, the tyer, and I'd like to invite everybody else, please rise. Yamdu Shner Zalman ben Chaim Yitzchak Hamagbia v'Yaakov ben Dov Hagolel.
וזאת
התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה כי מציון תצא תורה ודבר אדוני מירושלים כי מציון תצא תורה ודבר אדוני מירושלים ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל
ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו.
Please be seated. Our first verse is verse 20. Mitch, you ready? Take it away.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nviim tovim v'rasa v'divreihem hanemarim be'emet baruch atah Adonai Eloher b'torah u'Moshe avdo v'Yisrael amo v'nviei ha'emet v'tzedek. Vishlach Ahav Balbane Yisrael Vigbot at Hanvim El Har Carmel Vigeshel Yahu El Kol Ham Viomer Admatai Tem Polsim Al Shtei Sepim Yimorna Echalhim Lachu Harav Vim Habal Lachu Harav Vlanu Ham Otodavar V'yomer Eliyahu El Ham Ani Notar Ti Navi Ladonai Levadi Inviei Habal Arameot V'chamishim Ish V'nulanu Shnaim Prim V'vharu Lahem Para Echad V'ntechu V'yasimu Al Ha-Eitzim V'shlo Yasimu Asim Ukratam Shem Elohem Vani Ekra Shem Adonai Paya Helhim Asher Yaneh Vesh Hu Helhim Vian Kolham V'yamru Tov Hadavar V'yomer Eliyahu Lin Ve'bal Acharu Lahem Par Hayachad Yasu Rishna Ki Atem Harbim Vikaru Vashem Elchem Veshlo Tasimu Viklu Edapar Sharnatan Lahem Vasu Vikru Vashem Habal Machaboker Vadatsaraim Lamor Habal Anenu Vain Kol Vainine Vifa Sahu Al Haizbe Asher Asa Vihi Hatzaraim Viatel Hem Eliyahu Viomer Kiru Kol Gedol Ki Elohim Hu Kisiach Visisig Lo Vihi Derech Lo Ulai Yashain Hu V'yikat V'gru V'kol Gadol V'gedudu Mishpatam B'charavot Uv'marchim Atfoch Dam Olihem V'hi Kavor Hatzorayim V'yit Nabu Ad Lalot Hamincha V'en Kol V'enina V'en Kashev V'yomer Eliyahu L'cholham Gashu Eli V'gashu Kolham Eli Ravai Repay Emizbeach Adonai Haharuz V'kach Eliyahu Shteim Esrei Avanim Kimispar Shivte V'ni Yaakov Asher Haya Devar Adonai Eli Lamor V'Yisrael Yehia Shemecha V'Ivneh Et Havnim Mizbeach B'Shem Adonai V'Yastala Kevet Satayim Zera Sevet La Mizbeach V'Roch Et Hatzim V'Yanata Et Apar V'Sim Al Hatzim V'Yomer Melu Arbam Kadim Mayim V'Tzku Al Hola Val Hatzim V'Yomer Shnu V'Snu V'yomer shalishu v'shalishu v'ilchu hamayim Siviv lamizbeach v'gam et hola milai mayim v'hi balat hamka v'gshu Eliyahu hanvim v'yomer B'Yisrael Adonai Eliyahu Elhei Avraham Yitzku V'Yisrael Hayam Yehuda Kiatav Elohim V'Yisrael V'ani Avdecha Uvdvarcha Asiti El Kol Hadavarim Hela Anani Adonai Anani Vidu Hazeh Kiyata Adonai Elohim Vita Hasibot et Libam Acharanid Vitiful Esh Adonai Vitachol et Hola Vit Hatsim Vet Havnim Vet Hafar Vet Hamaim Asher Batala Lachihem Viru Kolham Viflu All Penihem Vio Meru Adonai Hu Elohim Adonai Hu Elohim Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Sor kol haolamim Sadiq b'chol dorot Hel Ne'aman Haomer voseh Hamdeberim Kiyam Shkal devrav Imot tzedek V'Ne'aman Atahu Adonai Eloheinu V'Namarim devrecha V'dvar echad mivrecha Ahor lo yeshuv rekam Ki el melech Ne'aman V'rachaman ata Baruch ata Adonai Hel Ne'aman b'chol devrav
Amen.
Rachem Al Sion Kihi Behayenu Lalu Vet Nefesh Toshia Bimharaya V'Yamenu Baruch Ata Adonai
Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo.
V'Samei Tzion Bivneya
Amen.
Samchenu Adonai Eloheinu Beliahu Hanavi Yavdecha Uvmalchut Beit David Mishecha Bimharaya Vo V'Yageli Benu Al Kisoli Yashev Zar V'lo Yinchalu Adach Harim Et Kavodo Ki V'Shem Kachech Hanishba Talo Shalo Yichba Nerochalam Ved Baruch Ata Adonai
Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo.
Magen David
Amen.
Al HaTorah Val Havodah Val Hanvim Val Yom HaShabbat Hazeh Shantat Lanu Adonai Eloheinu Likdusha Ultifa Ulmincha Lechavod Ultifaret Al Kol Adonai Eloheinu Nachnu Modim Lach Uvmarchim Otach Yidbarach Shimcha Bifi Kol Hai Tamid Lulam Ved Baruch Ata Adonai
Baruch Hu Baruch Shemo.
Mekadesh HaShabbat
Amen.
Mazel Tov. Let him have it.
Let me have it.
Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov,
Siman Tov.
Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov. Yehelanu, 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 oh Lecho Israel. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, oh Lecho Israel. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, oh Lechol Israel. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, oh Lechol Israel. Mazel Tov.
Good job with the candy.
Great job. This was an impressive feat. Who threw this one? Amazing. One of you don't even know who. Right in the water.
Yeah, but that was my water.
Wasn't my water.
Oh, well.
Great job with the Haftarah, Mitch. Fantastic job with the Haftarah. We're going to continue with the rest of our service. We have to return the scroll of the Torah to the ark. So Mitch is going to walk around, get to shake some hands. His family is going to follow him. Our Torah carrier is Richard Wilson. And opening the ark for us to return the Sifrei Torah are Marla and Adam Levine. Everyone is invited to rise as the Torah is out. And Rabbi Mas will lead us on page 570.
יהללו את שם אדוני, כי נשגב שמו לבדו. הודו על ארץ ושמיים, וירם קרן לעמו. תהילה, תהילה לכל חסידיו, לבני ישראל עם קרובו. הללויה, הללויה, הללויה. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. הודו על ארץ ושמיים, וירם קרן לעמו. תהילה, תהילה לכל חסידיו, לבני ישראל עם קרובו. הללויה, הללויה. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. הודו על ארץ ושמיים, וירם קרן לעמו. תהילה, תהילה לכל חסידיו, לבני ישראל עם קרובו. הללויה, 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 הללויה. עץ חיימי למחזיקים בה, ותומכיה מאושר דרכיה. דרכי נועם וכל נתיבותיה שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה. חדש ימינו, חדש ימינו, חדש ימינו כקדם. The ark is about to be closed, but we remain standing in preparation for the Amidah, our central prayer. And remember, if you were paying attention at the beginning of the service, that I mentioned that when we have the Hatzi Kaddish, it means that something important is coming up. Well, I'm going to repeat the Hatzi Kaddish that I sang at the beginning of the service, and immediately after, we're going to move into the Amidah, the central prayer. Used to be a time where Jews used to bring sacrifices to the temple. In these days that we don't have a temple anymore, this prayer, the Amidah, is the one that replaced those sacrifices, and it's our opportunity that we have every day to connect with our Creator. So we are going to start singing together, and there will be a point at the Amidah that you will have a chance to continue in silent prayer. When we reach that point, you can use the word printed on the book, or you can replace those words with your own words of prayer. But first, let's sing the Hatzi Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ילמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, וחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יש מדבר מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. ויתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה ושמחתה ונחמתה דמירם בעלמא ואמרו אמן. עמידה, page 579. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו אלוהי אברהם אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב אלוהי שרה אלוהי רבקה אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא אל עליון גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ומביא כהן לפני בניהם למען שמו ואהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני בחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע משיב הרוח מוריד הגשם מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך מלך ממית ומחיה מצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה המתים page 580 נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך כל הארץ כבודו לעומתם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהי ציון לדור ודור הללויה לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור נגיד גודלך לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך, קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לעולם לעולם ועד, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, כי אל מלך גדול, גדול וקדוש, גדול וקדוש אתה, כי אל מלך גדול, גדול וקדוש, גדול וקדוש אתה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. Please continue with your own private silent prayer. When you're done, when you finish with your prayer, please feel free to be seated. Page 592. Oseh shalom imrumav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Israel, ve'imru, imru amen. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Israel. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Israel. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Israel. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Israel. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Israel. Ve'imeru amen. Page 594, the Kaddish Shalem. יתגלתה שמרבה וילמד וירחרותי וימליך מלכותי וחייקונו יום יקונו וכת כל בית ישראל והגלה וזמגרי וימרו יש מרבה מבורך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ותרום מתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל על שם קודשה בריחו לעילה מקרוכתה ושידתה תושבחתה ונחמתה מרים עלמה וימרו תתקבל צלותינו ועודיון דכל ישראל קודעם עוון ושמיה וימרו יש למרבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו וכל ישראל וימרו עושה שלום ממרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו. Amen.
610, yeah.
Page 610. Please rise for Aleinu.
Just to do the ark. Just to do the ark. Just like we did before.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגול עלינו ככל עמונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, באמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Mourner's Kaddish, page 616. We remain standing. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayecha u'v'yomecha u'chaye dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala u'v'zman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'alam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'itadar v'itale v'talal shmei dekudsha b'richu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Please be seated. Our service is almost over. The final moment where we make the transition back from the holy day of Shabbat to the rest of the week, coinciding with sunset or after sunset on Saturday, is called Havdalah, separation. It's about a 5-minute little ritual where we turn off the lights and we light a special candle, a candle that's kind of a double braided candle. We also have spices with a pungent odor and some wine. And Rabbi Mas will be leading us in some music with Mitch and his entire family up here to make the transition from Shabbat to the rest of the week. And then we'll continue on with the party. But just before we get to that kind of final moment, well, it's still Shabbat. We want to hear a little bit from Mitch in his own words. You see, it's quite a lot of preparation for a bar mitzvah or a bat mitzvah student to learn the art of reading out of the Torah and prepare his or her parsha, their portion. And then also to study the Haftarah, a tremendous amount of Hebrew. In Mitch's case, he actually started off with no Hebrew. He started learning Hebrew from the very basics, and then spent a long time doing that with one of his teachers. He made his way over to me. We studied the Torah and the Haftarah, and then he spent some time studying with Rabbi Mas so that he could actually understand what it was that he was reading about, what his portion was all about. It's not just about memorizing or learning these skills, but they actually have to know what's going on. And it's for a long time been part of the whole bar mitzvah experience for the young student to stand up in front of the crowd, the family and friends and congregation, and teach us a little something about what he's learned along the way. Right? Something like that. Yes. So now we're going to get a chance to hear from Mitch and his Dvar Torah, his teaching, his piece of Torah, and the rest of his bar mitzvah speech, just how he made it to this moment, a little bit about tzedakah, charity, what he's going to do now that he's an adult and he can give back to the community and the people who have gotten him to this place. You ready? Slow, right? Not too fast. We'll see about that. Okay.
I want to talk to you today about avoiding useless shortcuts. Many times in life, we might have the temptation to take the easy way, even if it doesn't take us to the best place. We live in a generation where we like fast results. People don't like to wait. We don't like the lineups. The faster the internet, the better. There's nothing wrong with speed. The problem is when we prefer bad but immediate things instead of good things that take longer to come to us. The Torah portion I read today is called Ki Tisa. It's telling us about the moment when God called Moses to climb Mount Sinai to receive the tablets of the law. Moses announced that he would come back in 40 days. The people of Israel were impatient and afraid that Moses would never come back, so they decided to make a golden calf, a statue with the shape of a little cow made of gold, and started to pray to it. Moses did come back on the 40th day, and when he saw the golden calf, he was so disappointed of his people that he broke the tablets of the law containing the 10 Commandments. God was also disappointed and wanted to destroy the Jewish people. Fortunately, Moses intervened by praying to God to spare the Jews. God accepts Moses' prayer and gives the Jewish people another opportunity and another set of tablets containing the 10 Commandments. So why did they build the golden calf? Did the golden calf have anything good to offer, other than the flashy colors and the fact that they could get it right away? No, there was nothing good about it. But they were not willing to wait for Moses to come back, so they settled with the useless golden calf. The fact that God gets so angry is teaching us a valuable lesson. We should be patient and never take useless shortcuts. For those of you that don't know me, I play basketball and tennis. Technique is very important in any sport, and if you want to get better at anything, you need to practice over and over again. It's been pretty busy and challenging lately because of all of my sports, and it's also been hard practicing everything I'm reading. And I had to learn the language before I did all the practicing, which was extra work for me to do. But it was worth it. It took a long time, but what I learned will stay with me forever. Everybody's a challenge in life, but you have to get through it, working hard towards your goal. I decided to make a donation to UNICEF. Why? Because there are a lot of people in the world, mostly in Africa, that don't have education, food, water, medical supplies, and need help. I believe this is a very important cause, and we need to help, or we need to donate to help these children and families in need. There's also lots of people getting killed in Africa due to tribal wars, and UNICEF helps people recover from the devastating consequences of the situation. Thank you, Mom, for always being very supportive and generous and always helping me if I need help with something. Even though I don't say it too often, I appreciate that you always try to make everything better for me. Also, you're driving me around to my activities, including all the work for the bar mitzvah. Dad, you're also always there for me if I need help. You're always trying to take me out to places. You're always trying to have fun with me and hang out. You're a very patient and kind person. Thank you, Casey, for being funny. Thank you, Shane, for being a good brother. And thank you, Talia, for being helpful. Also, special thanks to Leslie Emery, Rabbi Mass, and Bonnie Robinson for helping me accomplish all this today. You're very helpful and nice to me with everything. Special thank you to Rabbi Matthew for making this experience fun and interesting. You're very energetic and funny. We had a lot in common, and I really like talking sports with you. This day is also my Bubba's birthday, and she passed away in 2012. It makes me feel pretty bad that she's not here right now, and it also makes it an extra special day to remember her today. Oh, Shabbat Shalom.
Great speech, Mitch. Great speech. Come on over to this side. We're going to give you a few gifts. We were keeping these. It was kind of touch and go to see if you were actually be able to pull it off. And I'm really glad that we can give you these and we don't have to kind of take them back into storage. That would have been awkward with all these people here. It would have been very awkward. We had a really special time. Mitch and I did learning together. And on behalf of all of his teachers, you mentioned Bonnie and Leslie, who who works with your whole family teaching Hebrew, and Rabbi Mas, who helped you with that fantastic speech. I think we can all attest that you did not take any shortcuts in your process to getting to become a bar mitzvah. I hope that you realize the reward, and that, if anything, you've learned you can accomplish pretty much anything you put your mind to, because this was an incredible undertaking. Reading from the Torah, the Haftarah, the speech. I know it's not exactly things that you love to do. You'd rather be on the tennis court or maybe the basketball court right now, or probably anywhere but here, but you did it. And I even caught you smiling a couple of times. I worked on him for a whole year. I did, I promise. I told his parents. And the funniest part was when I said to him, usually kids have a lot of self-awareness. I'm not saying that Mitch doesn't, but we're on a different page when it comes to this. I would say to him, you're a pretty serious guy. I've been trying to crack you for quite a long time. He's like, I'm not very serious. Well, even right now, he's whispering like all kinds of, he's like, well, it's true. I'm not that serious. Like, ask my friends. And with all of these people here, I still think before he hits his growth spurt, I play racket sports, and I still think before he hits his growth spurt, I can take him in tennis just because I have old man strength and length. But we still haven't played, and maybe we will post bar mitzvah, and the funds, if we raise, we can get people to pay $5 a head, and then we'll give it to UNICEF or something like that, like with your tzedakah project. Or maybe we'll give it to the winner. I don't think I need all that money. Funny guy. So, we'll see. I mentioned we have some gifts. You did a fantastic job. It's been a great year learning with you. I know all your teachers enjoy learning with you. And on behalf of the congregation, we want to give you some gifts. So Saul Greenberg's been with us all evening. He loves these evening bar mitzvahs, and he was a former president of our synagogue. And so on behalf of the board and the whole shul, he's going to start off the gift presentation. So hang on. So come on up. If you want to use this one, it's there, or you can use it.
I'll use this one. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. It has been enjoyable, as always. It's my pleasure to be here on behalf of the board of the shul to witness and be part of this wonderful event. Mitch, you did an amazing job. I did not realize the issues you had to deal with to get to this point, and as Matthew said, we've all been in for a treat tonight. So we do have some gifts for you from our Shaare Tzedek Sisterhood. There's Kiddush cup and candlesticks for you to many, many Shabbat dinners for you and your family in the years to come. And a little bit more tzedakah from the Jewish National Fund of Canada. Hopefully a little bit of tzedakah money can go in here to support Israel and the trees. And then a couple of books that we always have for all of our bar and bat mitzvah. The first one, for more for you to learn, the Complete How-To Handbook for Jewish Living. And the second one, written by a Winnipegger, Alan Levine, is Coming of Age, A History of the Jewish People of Manitoba, with lots of great stories, history, archives, pictures. It's a wonderful book. I hope you'll enjoy it. And I just wanted to wish your family, wonderful family. You have a lot to go in front of you from your Zeta and your dad and your mom, wonderful people. So mazel tov to you guys, terrific young man, and apparently a few more to come. So mazel tov to you, all the best, Mitch. Okay, Shabbat shalom. Thanks.
Where are you going? No, it's not over yet. I told you, he's anywhere but here. Yes, that Haftarah that Mitch prepared is one of the longest ones that you're going to get. I know you talked about this date having a lot of special significance. You talked about your Baba. And also, I should mention that the Haftarah, the portion, was the same portion as your grandfather, Rocky's, from his bar mitzvah a couple years ago. So we'll have to, sometimes magazines, they have like a who wore it best sort of thing. So we'll go and we'll check the tapes. And they didn't have tapes. I'm going to assume that you did it best, but I don't know. We'll let you guys settle that. But you did it. It's a very long Haftarah, and somewhere towards the end we were kind of thinking, should we cut it? And no, you didn't, which is exactly true to your message today, which was awesome. Picking up where Saul left off, a few more certificates and things to present you with. First of all, in here you have your certificate of bar mitzvah. You can hang on to this to prove that today did in fact happen. Bar mitzvah, Mitch Pollack, Shabbat evening, March 7th, 2020. On the Hebrew calendar, that's the 11th of Adar, 5780, and the Parsha, Ki Tisa, signed by myself and Rabbi Anibal Mas. The Rady JCC has put together a little bit here thanks to a generous donation from Cheryl and Earl Barish. When you get to grade 9, the first year of BBYO is on them. So hang on to this. For real, don't lose these. Sometimes kids lose these and then they call us and say, could I get an extra one? We were like, remember when we said about becoming responsible and mature, and hang on to your thing. Jewish National Fund has planted 10 trees in your honor in Israel. And speaking of Israel, one day you may want to go there and study a little bit in university. And if you do, we've got a little something here from the Canadian Friends of the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, also something from the Canadian Associates of Ben-Gurion University of the Negev in Beersheba. So if either of these, I know it seems like a long way away, but before you know it, I bet you your parents are thinking you were just born and now here you're having a bar mitzvah. And before you know it, you may be thinking about going to Israel to study a little bit. Hang on to these, and if you choose either of these two schools, you can get a little bit off your tuition to go there. The last thing I want to do up here is actually to call your parents up and give you a special blessing from them. Another great Jewish tradition on Shabbat is for parents to bless their children using words that are 4,000 years old. They're the words of the priests, the priestly blessing. It's kind of like where Star Trek got the live long and prosper thing from, for real. It was inspired by the priests. And so I'm going to pass the blessing to your parents. We're going to get a chance to bless you in Hebrew and in English. You have to get closer to them, though. It's nice. Yeah.
Can you just
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'vichunecha. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
Amen.
May God bless you and protect you. May God show you favor and be gracious to you. May God show you kindness and grant you peace.
Amen. Mazel tov, Mitch, Nancy, Hart, Mazel tov again. Of course, I'll take that back. You guys can stay up here. In fact, if your brothers and sisters want to come up here and get us ready for Havdalah, it's just a moment away. Everybody can rise as well. We'll remain standing through Havdalah, but first, a blessing for the entire congregation who are here to witness, privileged to witness this special moment in the Pollack family, and especially in Mitch's life. We make the Shehechianu blessing, the blessing of thanksgiving. Anyone who knows it is welcome to join. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, who rules the universe, who has given us life, who has sustained us, and who has enabled us to reach this moment together. Amen. Havdalah, if you want to follow in the blue books, the blue prayer books, is on page 672. The family is invited over to the table with Rabbi Mas. The beauty of Havdalah is it engages all 5 of our senses. We use music to make the separation. We have the light, as well as we can feel the heat of the candle. We have spices, and we have the taste of wine. And in just a moment, we're going to make Havdalah and get ready for the rest of the evening.
Page 672, 672.
Hinei Yeshuati, Eftach v'lo evkar. Hinei Yeshuati, Eftach v'lo evkar. Ki ozi v'zimratya, Adonai v'yehi Lishuha. ושאבתם מים בששון ממעייני הישועה לאדוני הישועה על עמך ברכתך סלע סלע אדוני צבאות עמנו משגב לנו אלוהי יעקב סלע אדוני צבאות אשרי אדם בוטח בך אדוני יושיע הושיע המלך יעננו ויום קוראנו ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה וששון בעיקר כן תהיה לנו כוס ישועות אשא ובשם אדוני אקרא הנה אל ישועתי אפתח ולא אבחר הנה אל ישועתי אפתח ולא אבחר כי עוזי וזמרתיה אדוני ויהי לי לישועה Lai lai la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai lai la da da la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai lai la da da la da 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 lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri agafen Borei peri agafen Lai lai la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai la da 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 lai la da 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 lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei Minei besamim, Borei minei besamim, Amen. Lai lai la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai la da la da lai la da la da lai 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 la da la da lai 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 la da la da lai 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 la da 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 lai 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 la da dai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei meorei האש בורא מאורי האש Lai lai la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 la da 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 la da 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam המבדיל בין קודש לחול בין אור לחושך בין ישראל לעמים בין יום השביעי לששת ימי המעשה לששת ימי המעשה Baruch atah Adonai Hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. You drink your cup. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Agiladi, Bimeda veyameinu, Yahabo Eleinu, in Mashiach ben David, in Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Agiladi. Wishing you and everybody a Shavua Tov, a wonderful week, and Mazel Tov. Let's celebrate. Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Yelanu. Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Yelanu, 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 oh lekol Israel, Yelanu, Yelanu, oh lekol Israel. Ye'elanu, Ye'elanu, oh lekol Israel. Ye'elanu, Ye'elanu, oh lekol Israel. Bum, bum, Mazel Tov.